Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I have a very exciting unboxing for you guys today. My necklace again gets tangled all the time. Anyways, let's get on with the video. So I again was able to purchase this amazing item from the HERMES online website. This item is probably their hardest to get, hottest items online right now as is, I think. And I feel so fortunate to be able to score one of them. I know in my previous video I've already shared some tips about how I've been able to successfully buy bags from HERMES website. So today I want to share some updated tips that I've kind of been learning as I go through these online purchases. So this bag here, I plan to give it to my mom because I think it's more of her style and it's something that she could actually make good use of. So, but, you know, I still get to do the unboxing, which will be very exciting. So let's get on with the unboxing first and I'll tell you guys about my kind of new tips later on. Okay, so it comes with this beautiful white HERMES packaging. Sometimes you get this box and sometimes you don't. I don't know why. I think just depending on their supply. And when you open it, it's in this beautiful orange box with your receipt, and it has like this elastic band where they secure it under. But yeah, it's you know, it's a nice box, but it's not that fancy, I guess. It's definitely nice to have. And it's a pretty tiny box, and I think I will reveal the items in my title, but it really have the receipt envelope on the top. And I've done this many times with you guys, but it's like an envelope, and inside has another envelope which you unfold this way, and it has your receipt information in there, which is pretty neat. I like how they package the receipt. In store you just get a regular receipt, so it's kind of different. Another tip, another thing I've realized is from their online purchases you don't get the sticker that goes with unbox. So in the store they obviously need a way to identify the box themselves to be able to organize and store them. So they have a sticker with product serial numbers, with the stamp number, the product code, everything on there with colors and whatever. So with online they don't do that. They obviously have their own preparation packaging, you know, system. So but this is the box from HERMES. It's gorgeous. And I've also learned to just keep, I kind of like to keep the bowl intact because the way they do it, it's so like perfect and feels very like pristine, like it's almost like a pressed, I don't know, maybe it's like done by machines, very possible, I don't know. But you know, I kind of want to keep it that way because whenever I try to redo it, it's never that pretty. And this one, because I'm giving my mom, so I'll just leave it like that so I can repackage it exactly like how I receive it. So let's open it up. It has this leather booklet, which again, it's the same thing for all the items in leather. You will receive this with the special leathers or the exotic leathers. You will have a different certificate for them as well. And oh my gosh, you guys, you have the dust bag, and that's it. That's all that's in there. And voila! It's the beautiful mini Evelyn in the most popular taupe color, which is gorgeous. And this is actually the second Evelyn we've been able, me and my husband, I guess. But the other one, I bought it under my husband's account. Again, I'll talk about, you know, people in the same household and all that later on in the video. So it's in the beautiful taupe color in the gold hardware, and this version that I've scored actually comes with the navy strap. So the strap, in case you are not familiar, sorry, my daughter just came into the room. So, okay, back to it. So this is the second Evelyn I've purchased from online. So in case you're not familiar, the product stamp is actually right under the little flap in the front, and this one is a U stamp bag, which means it's a 2022 bag. Last year was a Z stamp. At this point, because we're already in July, most of the items that you will buy or you will see on the market would probably be having a use stamp. And it's just really, really beautiful. It's not my first time like experiencing with a cleansed leather. I have to say, because it is a natural grain, the size of your grains and the veins are a little different. And because it's natural, then it's kind of unique to each bag. Some of them will have more veins or wrinkles or anything like that. But I have to say, based on the research I've done, Evelyn is very easy to use and it's very easy to maintain. Most of the time you can be using for a few years and it still doesn't show a lot of wear and tear other than on the hardwares. So definitely a very easy bag. And it's very simplistic. I think that's the beauty of it. So to open it, there is a snap button in the back. So you just snap open like that. And inside leather is actually like a raw, soft leather. And it's just beautiful. I mean, it's very simple. So let's put it on. I initially didn't want to, but I guess I have to show you guys how it looks like on. So the strap, this one is navy. It's actually a pretty common combination that they do. They taupe with navy strap. And it's not adjustable. So that is one thing that's not ideal. But again, there are so many different ways that you can adjust the strap of this using a twirly or using an adjuster. There are actually like little tools that you can buy to adjust. So there's like pretty much a ring that you can attach to one side of the bag, and you can loop the strap through it and make it a double strap. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but personally I think the length is okay for my height. So you can just put on like this, and this side like that. And it is a 360 rotation, so you really don't have to worry about how it's been put on. So here is how it looks like on me. Again, my frame, I'm 160 centimeters tall. And this is how the bag looks on me. So it kind of hits me right at a really nice place on my frame. It's a little bit long perhaps, but I think it's okay, especially if in the winter you're wearing a little, like you're wearing a coat or more layers. It will probably be just a really good length for you. In here, I would say you can definitely pack your phone, your everyday needs, your sanitizers. I mean, we can do a quick trial just to see on average what it can hold. So I'll bring a few things over. So a compact mirror. Actually, this one I was gonna try with a sunglass case. You can put the sunglass on one side. Compact mirror. Your car keys. Let me put the key in. Your car keys. Your wallet or your card holder. I mean, at the end of the day, it is still a mini bag, but you can see how, and your mask, and maybe a sanitizer. I'm doing it quickly. You can definitely do a better job at kind of placing them better. Your car key on top. But you see, like again, with these tiny bags, it's always playing Tetris. This way, it's a bit hard to close with a strap, but it will fit, but you won't be able to really close the strap, and you can see like the shape of it is gonna be a little bit too full. But if we take out, so I'll show you what it is right now. So there is the key pouch, sunglasses case, and this is kind of a rigid Fendi glasses case, so it's not your, sometimes there's a soft pouch that you can use, and this is my card holder, which I love, sanitizer, compact mirror, and a mask. My mask really needs to be washed. So that's it. But if you forego the sunglass case, you can do car keys, compact mirror, sanitizer, and your card holder or wallet, even a small compact wallet, and that will fit no problem. And kind of like a perfect size for your everyday need. And I think that's one of the reasons why this bag is so popular. It's because it looks small, but it really holds your everyday essential needs. I think it's quite beautiful. But again, like I said, I feel like I have too many bags in this size and this type of kind of style. This is definitely more on the casual side because most of my other bags have like a, you know, fancier metal chain and things like that. So, but at this point, I think I'll give this as a really nice gift for my mom. And even if not, even if she decides she didn't like it or something like that, the resale value on this bag is really, really good because they're so hard to get, in case you are not aware. So I think these retails in Canada after tax for about $2,300, but you can resell for $30 probably easily. So here's the car keys, again compact mirror and the card holder, and that's it. I would maybe suggest adding a little like organizer or some kind of insert to protect the interior of the bag, because it's in this raw material, so it's probably best to have something to protect it. Otherwise, like I said, the only thing that will really get wear over time is your hardware. But other than that, you know, there should be nothing that you need to be worried about. And that's all for today's unboxing. And I will, you know, I'm hoping to share with you guys some other things down the road. And yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye. I actually got another item recently online that's sort of a hard to get item. It's just a cute little bag charm, so I figure I'll reveal it with you guys as well. So this is the item. It's super cute as well. But again, with my kids and my dog, I'm still a little hesitant whether I keep it or not. Ah, it's so cute though. Look at that. It's this beautiful HERMES Buddy bag charm in the black leather. So this is made of wool, so the material is wool itself, and obviously the leather part is lambskin actually, so it's quite soft to the touch, and it's so cute and soft. But first of all, the first thing is it's quite large and bulky, so like it's not like your rodeo where it kind of stick on nicely to the bag. This one is gonna kind of stick out a little bit, but look how cute it is. My concern is this is, you know, a fluffy material. Like right now it looks pristine and perfect. I don't know how it will look like over time. And I really, really just worried that my dog will get to it or my kids will get to it. So that's the part I'm worried about, but it's so cute. So I'm still debating whether I'm gonna keep it or not. It looks actually really cute on my Pickleton as well, which I'll show you guys. With my Pickleton, I've been using it with the two color trolleys. And I tried like this on it. And I think it's really, really cute. Right? But like I said, because the furs are in white, if you've had this charm for quite some time, maybe you can let me know how it's holding up. I'm someone who likes to keep things easy, so if I have it on my bag, I'm not gonna take it off and put it back on every time I use it. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure if that's okay with this particular one or not. I know with the rodeo and Piquets, you know, you could, like, it's leather, so it's, you know, cleanable. You can still, like, I think it's just a lot easier to maintain over time. But it is truly a really cute piece. And you guys know I recently scored the Constants to Go online as well. So I'm just going to tell you guys more about what I do to score all these items, or how, you know, how I do that. First of all, I mean, it's really not that different from any other online purchase. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, or maybe you're new, but if you look through my older videos, you realize I did do that with Louis Vuitton items as well. Like it was really fun for me. It's just thrilling to snatch things up online. And there was a lot of sources that you can use to help you. So the Purse Forum, they post like when the stocks comes on and things like that. So it's really not that different per se from that system. I also did a lot of snatching online, hard to get items for Zara. So at one point there was a wave, they were doing like coat sales for $20, and I did snatch a lot of those coats as well. So it's really, you know, with online purchases, it's all quite similar in that sense. Now with Hermes, it's definitely a lot more competitive, because these are even, like the stocks are even lower, and you know, the resellers are there snatching up those items as well. So you're competing with like professional online snatchers. I don't know if that's their title, but basically the only difference now is that I do use a notification system, but honestly the notification system does help, but it's not sufficient for you to be able to snatch it, because a lot of people use those notifications, and I feel like the professional people, they actually don't even use it because they have their own coding system where they can actually access the system before anyone else gets the notification. So I've mentioned previously that I'm always having a hard time to snatch anything at the very onset of the notification. I only usually get them when someone cancels. So after a while though, you start to notice there are certain patterns. So for me right now, well, I say that, but there isn't a very specific time that you can check. I think with the Louis Vuitton items, I've actually given out very specific time for when things gets restocked. But again, that was probably only applicable for that period of time. The system knows to update restock time over time. So it's kind of, you never know. It's pretty random. Like sometimes, I think with Hermes, when I first started, you never get anything in the morning. It's generally after 4 or 5 in the afternoon. But lately, I feel like they do some restocking in the morning, or at least some cancellations happen in the morning around 9, 10. And then there's sometimes another wave at noon, like around lunchtime. So it is hard to predict, but you kind of get a sense of when things might happen. I have 2 kids. I'm definitely not on my phone all the time. I just try it out once in a while. So I do refresh the items, the link of the items that I like. So that's one thing I've mentioned previously. If you have a notification system, they will send you the direct link to the product. You can also do that on your own, because this Hermes, they will post those hard to get items eventually on their main page, and you can bookmark those pages, and when you're free, just refresh it. One thing you will notice when you refresh those links, after a while it will say error or cannot be accessed. That's only because they've sold out those items at the moment. When they come back, once they're restocked, they will come back. So it will be the same link all the time. So that's kind of your indication. If the item came back, that probably means they have some new stock that came in. So you can keep refreshing those until it's gone again. And I think it works best when you have one particular item that you really want to get. So for example, if you want your Pickleton 18 in the gold color with the gold hardware, you should be able to find that link somewhere online, and if you really need it, you can reach out to me. I can try to help find it for you. So that's another good thing about the notification system. If you sign up through a notification system, you can actually access their previous available links. So that's a good benefit, I guess. You can easily access, but I think it's actually pretty easy to figure out on your own as well. Anyways, it's, you know, I can go into the details. If you really want a little bit more detail on that part, you can reach out to me on Instagram and I will be happy to share with you. So once you have the links, you refresh them. I personally said Apple Pay is a better option, just because you can not only still try to purchase when the item is not available, but also I think it's like just a one-click process versus the PayPal. Oh my gosh, it's a lot more steps before you can get to the pay page. So that is a difference. However, some people actually prefer the PayPal because they said once you actually get access to the PayPal section, they lock the item for you for a little while. So, you know, pros and cons. I've successfully purchased through both. I've done through PayPal and through through Apple Pay. But I feel like Apple Pay, there's more chance for error because sometimes the payment just doesn't go through, and sometimes it could, like, it seems like it takes forever for the process, and it just, you know, nothing happens after a while, so you lose your chance of getting something. I don't know. I think you just have to be, my strategy is really just be really calm at the moment. Like when it gets really exciting and very nerve-wracking when something is actually added to cart and you get like all like shaky, I think it's just, you need to be calm about it and then do everything smoothly. If you're able to, you know, finalize the paying process within the 30-second, you're generally okay. So those are kind of my new tip. I don't know if I really said anything new, but I guess the new part, what I've realized is there is certain part in the day, in the morning and at noon, that they do their cancellations and restocking, and that's when I was able to successfully score some of these pieces. And then the new stock usually come in around the afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. So, you know, just swipe the phone once in a while, and I think it's definitely a lot easier if you have one particular item that you really want. Then, you know, throughout the day, just refresh that one particular link and you may be able to see it being available. So another, I guess, insider information is that whenever the stock is available, definitely the direct link of the bag is available first before it's showing on the main page. And even the add to cart button will not light up for quite some time. So that's when the Apple Pay comes into play. You have to use that before you, before anyone else. But again, I don't think this is a huge secret, but that's, I feel like that's my main tip that got me successful thus far. Okay, I think that is all for today. I forgot to show you guys, I mean, in case you missed my last video, this is the Constance Gold that I've scored recently. And I will be doing a video on this comparing to the wallet on chain video, the wallet on chain for you guys very soon. It's super beautiful. Yeah, so looking forward to that. So like I said, okay, let me just summarize everything I've received since I started purchasing online. I was able to successfully get a Mini 2424, Lindy 26, the Evelyn, the to-go, and a bunch of small stuff. I got a Calvi card holder, I got the bag charm. I think that's it from online wise. And then a bunch of smaller stuff like twirlies and things like that. I did do a haul recently, so you can check that out. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I mentioned when I opened my CTG that I will probably need to let go of some items because it's just all of a sudden an influx of spending, which I cannot handle per se, like my banker cannot handle. So I will definitely be selling a few items and then, you know, go from there. Okay, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.